Welcome to Biff's Mystery Theater. I have many tales to tell you. Ghost stories, murder stories, and tales that will make your bones chill. Join me, won't you? For Theater of the Mind, where you always have the best seat in the house. Now close your eyes and turn off the lights.
Hello, I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Yes, this is the Crime Club. I'm the librarian. The Gray Mist murders? Yes, we have that Crime Club story for you. Come right over. Ah, you're here. Good. Take the easy chair by the window. Comfortable? The book is on this shelf. Here it is, The Gray Mist Murders, by Constance and Gwyneth Little. The very intriguing story of a pleasure cruise that became a floating horror. Let's look at it under the reading lamp. It was late afternoon, and Robert Arnold's ocean-going yacht, The Gray Mist, was already 8 hours out of San Francisco and traveling under full steam toward Honolulu. Two of his friends, Peter Condit and Phyllis Marsh, stood by the rail in the bow of the ship, absorbed as they watched the water go by. Then, a few moments later...
Nothing to say, Peter?
Oh, I'm sorry, Phyllis. I was just thinking.
What about?
We ought to get married.
What?
All of us. A triple wedding. Carla Bray and Bob Arnold, you and Chet Gordon, and...
And you and Kay Bailiff?
Uh-huh. Today. Bob could get the skipper to do the honors.
You're slightly off the beam, Peter.
I know it sounds crazy, but why not be crazy for a change?
Not with my life. I believe in waiting and watching.
What for? You're going to marry Chet anyway, aren't you?
Maybe.
Oh, aren't you sure?
I don't know.
But you're engaged.
So? Peter?
Huh?
It's Kay. Now you can ask her how she feels about a double wedding.
All right. Stand by and watch the reaction. Okay, darling, come over here. I've got something to ask you.
After me, sweetheart.
Oh,
Hey! Well, Peter, wouldn't you like to know what that was for?
What's the idea, Kay?
Don't you ever try to make a fool of me again.
What are you talking about?
Your ex-heartthrob, Peter, Sally Grable.
Huh?
She's on this boat. And wherever she is, she's doing a good job of hiding.
No, now listen.
We've been sailing for 8 hours, and I haven't seen her. Now, where would she be, Peter?
No, she isn't. You must have had a bad dream.
She is, and I didn't. But, Kay, if you didn't see her, how do you know? This handkerchief was where it shouldn't be.
Oh?
Recognize it, darling?
Let me see it.
Be gentle, or you'll rub off the monogram.
Where'd you get it, Kay?
I found it on the other side of the deck. It was hugging the rail for dear life.
Well, I'll be...
Of course, dear. The sooner the better.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Where's the rest of the crowd?
Your laugh, mate?
Cut it out, Kay. Where's Bob and Chet and Carla?
In the lounge, I suppose, giggling over their brandy.
Then you showed them this handkerchief, huh?
Oh, yes, and they were so surprised.
Thanks. I'll see you later. We'll soon find out who's kidding whom.
Oh, it's not really so funny, Kitty.
You didn't mind laughing, Carla, did you?
Oh, just to be sensible, Bob. Well, I've got things to do.
Where are you going, honey?
Down to my cabin. Got a notion I'd like to bathe.
She really means it, Chet.
Oh, no, Bob, that's not what I'm laughing about. Every time I think of that look on Kay's face when she held up that handkerchief.
It was like murder.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Pete. What a beating he must be taking now. Sorry for him. Chet, did you plant that handkerchief?
Well, no, but I thought it was you.
Oh, it wasn't.
Carla?
No, she doesn't go in for practical jokes.
Well, neither does Phyllis. Say.
I don't believe it, Chet. She can't be on board the Gray Mist.
Yeah, but if she is. If she is.
Skipper, this is Mr. Arnold. Did a young lady come on board this morning before I arrived at my party? What? Well, why didn't you tell me? Oh, very well.
She's here, huh?
He thought she was a guest. He told the steward about her.
All right, you lugs. Where is she?
The voice of doom.
Now listen, Pete.
You and Chet have got Sally stowed away on this boat someplace. Now bring her out.
All right, but we'll have to find her first.
Oh, why did you do it?
Oh, now look,
Shut
Pete.
up, Chet. I'm talking to the master now, the boy who handed out the invitation.
Sally wasn't invited, Pete. I don't know how she found out about this trip. But she's here, and we'll have to do something about it.
Sure. Well, just do me one favor. Keep her out of sight.
You hot-headed fool. Why don't you listen?
Keep her in her cabin locked up until we get to Honolulu. Will you do that one little thing for me?
Okay.
Thanks. And after that, you can laugh yourself sick. Because Kay and I are checking out as soon as we dock.
Well, how about a song, Bob?
Fool.
Something like Old Lang Syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and...
Shut up, Chet. Let's look for Sally.
Bob!
I could do that with another song.
Bob!
Carla.
Bob!
Oh, what's the matter? Carla.
She's in my cabin. In my cabin.
Sally?
Yes, in the closet on the floor. And there's a cord around her neck.
What?
I opened the closet to get a dress for tonight. And I...
Chet. Chet, stay here with Carla. I'm going downstairs. Yes, Dr. Lang. Come down here right away. Carla Bray's cabin. Bob. Chet, what are you doing here?
Well, I thought I might be able to help.
How's Carla?
Oh, she's all right. Phyllis came into the lounge, and I... Well, there's no doubt of that, is there?
Ah.
Poor kid. To wind up like that. Who could have done it, Bob?
You're asking me.
Yeah, but why here? In Carla's room.
Sally wasn't killed in here, Chet.
What?
She'd been dead for hours when she was planted in that closet.
Hours? What are you talking about?
Take a look at the body.
Okay. Yeah. That could be rigor mortis.
It is, Chet. I sent for Dr. Lang. He'll know more about the exact time she was killed.
Yeah, sure.
But I got a few ideas of my own. Sally was dead before we pulled her out of the harbor.
Say, wait a minute. You're going too fast for me.
Yeah, that's right, Chet. Somebody, one of our little crowd, saw Sally first, and that was the end of our Sally.
Yeah, but why? And why park the body here after keeping it hidden for a whole day? Say, Bob, is somebody trying to frame Carla?
That doesn't make sense.
No, it's cockeyed. Why, everybody knows that Carla and Sally were the best of friends. It was Carla who tried to keep the big romance going between Pete and Sally.
That's right. It doesn't make sense.
Well, hey.
Huh?
It's just an idea, so don't breathe fire. You didn't ask Sally to join the party.
I said I didn't.
All right. But how do you know Carla did?
Ah, see. Here's Chet.
All right, just to get her friend and Pete together again. Some people call it loyalty, you know.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Chet.
All right. Now, suppose Kay found out what Carla had done. And she had visions of losing Pete to Sally. You know how she worked to take him away from her.
So she tied a cord around her neck, huh?
Well, I don't like to be the one to say so, Bob.
And then dragged the body from somewhere to this room?
But there's nothing a woman likes less than being outsmarted by another woman.
Okay, Chet. Will you ask Carla to meet me in the library in 20 minutes?
All right,
I'm
sure.
going to wait here for Dr. Lang. Then I'm going to find out who started this thing and why.
Bob.
Hey, what's the matter?
Yes, you're brilliant. Who else would it be?
Carla. Oh, Carla, baby, what's the matter?
On the library floor, Chet. It's Bob. He's been killed.
Holy. Somebody run for a doctor, quick.
Who did it, Carla?
I don't know, Kay. I was going to meet him.
Did you, sweetheart? Kay. It just occurred to me that Carla's quite a finder, Phyllis.
Cut it out, Kay. This is no time for comedy.
No, Peter, just for murder.
You're a fool, Kay. What reason would Carla have for killing Bob?
One never knows, dear. There are so many reasons why a woman should kill a man, and one of them can be another woman.
Oh, why don't you shut up and dry up?
I'm only thinking about Sally. I wonder who took her along for the ride. Was it Bob?
Let's get out of here, Kay.
The boyfriend of the best friend. Huh, the oldest story in the world, you know.
Pay no attention to her, Carla. Ever since she found Sally's handkerchief.
Carla.
I haven't heard a word she said, Phyllis. If she only knew how little she means to me.
Yeah.
To pick on me at a time like
Carla.
this.
It's all right.
What? What's all right? Bob!
Come here, honey.
Bob! Oh, darling, you are all right.
Well, not quite. I still have a headache.
My darling, we've been so busy arguing about who killed you. I didn't think to look.
Yeah, it takes quite a lot to crack solid ivory, but somebody tried awful hard. Come on in, gang.
You look pretty well, considering.
Yeah, we might as well all be together, even though it's not going to be a week.
What happened, Bob?
Well, I'm glad to see you're interested, Pete.
Now, look.
I should have done that when I opened the door. Would have seen who was waiting behind it with the Empire State Building in one hand.
Kay seems to think it was Carla, Bob.
So I heard it when I was coming out of the fog. The reasons were very interesting.
Bob!
Relax, Carla. They were just interesting, not true. Well, shall we play 20 questions now? We shall. Chet, when you told Carla to meet me here in 20 minutes, who was present?
Everybody?
Yes. And then everybody disappeared.
Yeah, I went to the billiard room.
Alone, Bob?
I went to my stateroom to rest.
How about you, Pete?
I went for a walk on deck with Kay.
Is that right, Kay?
You don't think he's lying, do you?
It's possible that he isn't, but somebody is.
How about you, Carla? You had 20 minutes to kill.
I went to the game room, Kay.
Why, of course. And the game room is right next to the lounge.
Carla, were you able to see the stairway?
I didn't see anyone go down, Bob. But then,
Yeah?
well, I wasn't watching it. I was walking around.
But the game room, dear, is where you play games.
I've had enough of you, Kay, and everything that goes with you.
Now, wait a minute. There's going to be no hair pulling while I'm around.
She's got no right to keep throwing mud at me, Chet.
Yeah, I know.
She killed Sally and tried to kill Bob. And the more she tries to put the blame on me, the more I'm convinced
All
of it.
right.
It's not
Carla.
all right at all. She's not going to call me a murderer.
Stop it, Kay. Pete, get her out of here.
Nobody has to get me out. I'll see you all later.
That means around dinner time, if I know Kay. I'm sorry about the rumpus, Bob.
Okay, Pete.
I think I'll go up to the bar and start drowning myself in the best liquor you've got.
Either I'm crazy or this boat is jinxed. We start out on a cruise, the best of friends, and before the end of the day, we find that we're the worst enemies. Come on, Phyllis. Let's go up on deck and go haywire.
I'm going to my cabin, Chet.
Huh?
I'm very tired.
Oh, okay. I'll go down to the boiler room and cool off.
That Kay.
Forget her, please. Carla, did you invite Sally on this trip?
Did I what?
When you look surprised, honey, you're really beautiful.
I'm not surprised, Bob. I'm angry. I had a lot of respect for Sally.
You don't have to say another word. I'm convinced.
You thought of it.
Oh, darling, I apologize. Now let's go and search all the cabins, including the empty ones. We might trip over something like a clue to the murderer. Then we'll know who's who and who paid her off.
Where have you been for the last hour, Kay?
Around. Pull up a deck chair, Peter, and make believe we know each other.
I've been looking for you.
How nice. I hope you weren't too disappointed when you peeped in my cabin.
What was the idea, Kay?
Oh? Did I have an idea?
That lousy scene you made outside the library. Why did you accuse Carla?
I don't like her,
It was the dirtiest thing I ever listened to.
but I'm very fond of you, Peter. And I wouldn't like to lose you to the hangman.
What's that?
Oh, you're wonderful. Why don't we get married and end this beautiful romance?
What did you mean, Kay, about the hangman?
You killed Sally.
Now listen.
That's all right. I don't mind. I'm only sorry you didn't kill Bob Arnold, too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I do. After Chet told Carla to meet Bob in the library, we, didn't go for a walk on the deck.
You keep your mouth shut about that, Kay.
But you said we did. And that wasn't the truth, was it, darling?
If you say one word to Bob or anybody else...
What'll you do? Kill me, too?
Good grief!
There. I'll keep your secret.
I tell you, Kay, I had nothing to do with this business today. I didn't know Sally was on board until you showed me that handkerchief.
Your Piccolo's out of tune.
What are you trying to do? That's what I want to know. What are you trying to do?
Sit down, and keep your temper. Because if I start screaming... There, that's a good boy.
I didn't kill Sally.
No one will ever know from me. Would you like me to prove it?
How?
Well, a wife can't give evidence against her husband.
You haven't got anything on me.
Don't be silly. All I have to do is talk, and the only alibi you've got becomes a witness to the prosecution.
Yes?
Yes. Because whoever tried to kill Bob killed Sally. And for the sake of the record, the marriage record, I was with you on both occasions, protecting my future.
Bob, we've been trotting around from cabin to cabin, and I'm tired.
Only 3 more empties to go, Carla. Sally must have been in one of them.
This is like hunting for a ghost. And when it happens to be the ghost of your best friend...
This is it.
Luggage. Sally's luggage.
It must be. No one was checked into this room by me.
Bob,
What is it, Carla?
I don't think I can go through with it. Will you excuse me, please?
Oh, sure. Honey, I should have thought of it myself. You go up on deck and get some air. I'll look around here, and if I find anything interesting...
What's the matter?
A handbag on the dresser. It's a funny position to leave a handbag in.
Standing on end.
That's a tip-off, Carla. There's something in it that Sally wanted us to find.
What do you mean?
She's a very smart girl, and she might have left her handbag this way so it'd be noticed.
Bob, just before she was killed?
Maybe she didn't know she was going to be killed. She was frightened. She did some quick thinking.
What's that you're reading?
Good Lord, this is one thing I didn't expect to find.
Well, what is it?
A letter to Sally. Read it.
I've made up my mind, so let's not mess things up. Stay off the gray mist. Chet. Chet?
Yeah, of all people.
Chet and Sally? Not a word to anybody.
There's no doubt about it, Carla. That's his handwriting top to bottom. Now, there's only one thing to do.
But we won't do it now.
What?
Phyllis,
Not now, will we? Please give me that letter.
I'll do nothing of the kind.
Carla, don't be foolish. You're an old friend. And I'm very fond of you.
You wouldn't dare use that gun.
I would. I'm engaged to marry Chet. And if I have to shoot you to get that letter, I'll shoot you.
There's no use arguing, Carla. Give it to her.
But she'll destroy it.
There's nothing we can do about it now. Give it to her.
Well, all right.
Thanks. I'll explain some other time.
Bob, has she gone out of her mind?
I don't know. If sticking by your man means that you're out of your mind, then she is.
Why, you sound as if you admire her.
Me? I don't even admire myself. Let's go upstairs. I'd like to have a chat with Chet.
You know, Bob, this is the nicest bar I've ever been in. It's the cleanest, too. You ought to get a medal for it.
Snap out of it, Chet. If you're playing drunk.
Sure, I'm playing. You and Carla say I'm a murderer. That makes me want to play some more. Where's the letter I'm supposed to have written?
Phyllis took it away from us.
Phyllis, huh? She's some girl. She's one in a billion. And you know, the days of the little millions are gone forever. Goodbye forever, goodbye forever.
Bob, we'll never get any
goodbye,
Won't we? Give me that pitcher of ice water.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye,
Here,
goodbye,
Bob.
goodbye,
Now
goodbye,
what?
goodbye. Hey, that's cold.
Not as cold as you're going to be if you don't start making sense.
So what's the big idea?
We want to know about you and Sally.
Me? What are you talking about?
Don't you remember a thing we said to you?
Well, you said it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a letter that Phyllis took.
That you wrote to Sally, telling her to stay off this boat.
Oh, no, Carla, I never wrote one word to Sally. Oh, you gotta believe me.
We found it in her handbag, Chet.
And the handwriting was yours.
You know what, kiddies? I think there's a lunatic on board.
How about it, Chet?
No, I mean it, Bob. Look, what happened? First, Sally's found in the closet of Carla's room. And then you're conked for no reason at all, and now then this letter of mine.
Tell us about that, pal.
But I didn't write it. I haven't seen it. But I can tell you it's a forgery.
That's always convenient.
No, Carla, I'm not lying, honest. Look, Bob, you know me for a long time. You know my handwriting. Could you imitate it?
That's not the point, Chet.
Well, could you or couldn't you?
Yes, if I wanted
Well,
to.
so could Carla and so could anybody. It's the easiest handwriting in the world to imitate. It's like a schoolboy's.
Well, will you get that letter from Phyllis?
I'll try, if she's still got it. And I certainly hope she has.
Bob, did he put one over on us?
I don't know, Carla. I wonder.
Well, you want to be a detective. And you know, a good detective has to take lessons. Good lessons.
Huh?
Would you like to have a lemon fizz, darling? Or just a fizzle?
Peter,
Oh, Phyllis. Can you play billiards?
I want to talk to you.
All right. What about?
I overheard what Kay said to you a little while ago.
Snooping, huh?
I didn't mean to, Peter.
Let's go out on deck.
I want you to understand one thing.
When we get outside, Phyllis.
Very well.
Now, what do you want?
The truth.
You too.
Bob and Carla found that letter in Sally's handbag.
What letter?
The one you wrote in Chet's handwriting after you killed Sally.
Is this something new?
There's no use denying it, Peter. You didn't want Sally to come on this boat. And when you found she was here, you killed her and tried to make it look as though Chet had done it.
Who's got that letter now, Phyllis?
I took it from Carla. I had to use force, but I took it.
I'd like to see it.
You can't.
Why not?
I destroyed it.
Why, you dumb crook. What did you do a thing like that for?
There was going to be no evidence against Chet.
No evidence against Chet.
Or against you.
Have you got any idea what you've done? Only one person had a reason for killing Sally and wanting to kill Bob.
It wasn't Chet.
No, who's talking about him? It was Kay.
Kay!
She thought Bob had invited Sally to make this trip. You saw what she did when she found that handkerchief. But she's not as smart as she thinks. She put on the mad act, but Sally was already dead, and she killed her. But tonight, when she tried to put the blame on me...
Peter, do you know what you're saying?
What she said about me. Only this is the truth. I know it. All Kay wants is money, and I have it. She charmed me away from Sally, made me think she loved me. I fell for her like a ton of saplings. But all she was angling for was money.
But I always thought that Kay was well off.
She hasn't got a dime. For the last 2 months, she's been gambling with my money. And I was going to ask her to marry me. Today. A triple wedding.
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
What's the matter with you? Don't you believe me?
No.
All right. Let's form a posse. We'll beat through this boat till we find Kay. Then I'll make her tell the truth about everything, including murder. She's got to be in her cabin, Phyllis. She's nowhere else on this boat.
But she doesn't answer, Peter.
That's just her way of being cute. Well, I'm not waiting. See here, Kay. Oh, no. No!
Just like Sally.
We better get Bob. Remember, Phyllis, you were with me.
Is she dead?
Nobody ever looked like that and wasn't. Come on, let's get Bob.
I think that's all, Mr. Arnold.
Thank you, Dr. Lang. Will you take care of the details? I'm going into the library to join my, friends.
If you want me to make any chemical tests...
I'll call you, or I'll bring the murderer to you. I think we got all the evidence we need.
I hope so, Mr. Arnold.
Yeah.
Bob.
Sit down, Carla. Everybody sit down. Okay, he's been dead about an hour. Anybody have an alibi? No? Well, that's good, because I don't care about alibis this time. All I want's a show of hands.
Sure.
Huh?
What do you...
What do you mean, Bob?
I want to see everybody's hands, Chip.
What for?
Have you got any reason not to show me yours?
Well, no. Here, look at him. I just watched him 15 minutes ago.
Both sides, Chet.
Okay. Up. Down. Do I pass?
How about you, Pete?
Well, I don't mind if this is a new way to tell fortunes.
It is. The kind of fortune that ends with, I now pronounce sentence of death. You're next, Phyllis. May I see your hands, please?
All right. I wish I knew why.
Carla,
Yes, Bob.
your hands.
Here. Don't worry. You won't find any blood on mine.
I wasn't looking for blood exactly.
What were you looking for?
I don't understand. Someone in this room is a murderer, a strangler. And Dr. Lang found the evidence that should convict.
What evidence, Bob?
Pieces of skin, Pete, under two of Kay's fingernails. She scratched her killer and she... I reach for your neck, Phyllis.
For no reason. I was just going to loosen my scarf.
Why don't you take it off? Isn't it sort of warm in here?
I'll just loosen it.
What are you hiding?
Oh!
Hey, you got one heck of a nerve. Give her back that scarf.
Okay, Chet, after she explains those two scratches on
She
the side
doesn't
of her
have to
neck.
explain anything to
I'm
you.
afraid she does, to all of us. How did you get those scratches on your neck, Phyllis?
Bob, leave her alone.
You got them while you were twisting the cord around Kay's neck, didn't you? She reached up while you were standing behind her and clawed at you, trying to get hold of your hair so she could pull your head down. Isn't that right, Phyllis?
You've got no proof.
So that's what you want. All right. Dr. Lang has the skin that came off that neck. He's ready to make any test he has to.
He's not going to make any test, Bob.
You're licked, Phyllis. That gun can't help you now.
Why doesn't somebody try to take it away from me?
Phyllis. Oh, no.
Yes. Why doesn't somebody try? Because you all want to live. You too, Chet. Even now.
Oh, Phyllis, why did you do it?
I hated them both. But Kay more than Sally because she was going to marry Peter.
What? Are you kidding?
No, Chet. I never loved you. You just pestered me. And I... Did you know I tried to get rid of you, too? I wrote that letter to Sally right after I killed her. And then I fixed everything so that it would be found. That was smart of me, wasn't it?
Phyllis.
Don't be foolish, Bob. Don't come too close. I had everything planned. Kay was going to disappear tonight. And after a while, Peter, you wouldn't have cared. I was going to show you how much I loved you.
Oh, we've got to do something. She'll kill us all.
Sit tight, Pete.
But I made a mistake. And it was just as well. Bob told me to take cabin G. I thought he said D. And there was Sally. Would you like to know what she told me?
Of course, Phyllis.
She said she came on board to take Peter away from Kay. Nobody knew she was there. I promised to keep her confidence. And when she turned round to unpack...
Why did you put her body in my room?
Sally couldn't be dead without being seen, Carla. And your room was so close. Just across the hall.
Well, why did you try to frame me, Phyllis? I never did anything to you.
Didn't you? You kissed me and I hated you. That was a mistake, too. I didn't realize it until I heard Kay talking to Peter, accusing him of the murder. Then I knew that you had no reason to kill Sally. But Peter did. And if I could convince him, the way that Kay was trying to convince him, that he couldn't live without marrying me, I could.
All right, Pete.
The lights!
Get the lights on! Somebody get those lights on!
What? Oh, Phyllis.
She's killed herself.
No, Carla. It's just a flesh wound. But she'll never have another chance to kill anybody, including herself.
And so closes tonight's Crime Club book, The Gray Mist Murders, based on a story by Constance and Gwyneth Little. Hello, I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Yes, this is the Crime Club. I'm the librarian. Death deals a diamond. Yes, we have that story for you. Come right over. Ah, you're here. Good. Take the easy chair by the window. Comfortable? The manuscript is on this shelf. Here it is. Death Deals a Diamond. The very exciting story of a brilliant play that was finessed by murder. Let's look at it under the reading lamp. Hal Hampton had been in the diamond business, taking without paying. And then one day he heard a judge say 5 years in the state prison. And Hal Hampton was no longer in the diamond business. Our story begins early one evening, 5 years and 3 weeks later. Hal was in his room at a Midtown hotel, trying to forget the past and wondering what to do about the future, when there came a knocking at the door. Not expecting anyone, he opened it anyway.
Hello, Hal.
So what's the big idea?
Don't argue with me, sweetheart. I might get nervous and shoot.
What do you want?
Ask me in first. Oh, come on, be a gentleman.
Well, there's not much I can do about it, is there?
Would you mind if we left the door open just a little bit?
Company outside?
I like cross-ventilation.
Okay.
Behave yourself and it won't be in you.
What's your name?
Myra Keats. Don't look so hard. You've never met me before.
I wasn't exactly looking at your eyes, honey. Who sent you here?
I work for the Lawless Detective Agency.
You don't say.
No wisecracks. The boss's name happens to be Sam Lawless.
All right, Myra, what's this all about?
I want the diamonds you stole from Randy's jewelry store.
What?
$500,000 worth. And don't tell me you didn't take them.
Now, look, I just finished a 5-year stretch. I've just been out 3 weeks.
I know all about it. But I'm talking about yesterday when you walked out of Mr. Randy's office with a tray full of diamonds.
Who told you that?
Mr. Randy.
Yeah? Why didn't he yell for the police?
He couldn't at the time. Now he'd rather not. He wants his diamonds, and he's willing to pay $25,000 to get them.
Go on, Myra. You're beginning to fascinate me.
Mr. Randy doesn't want publicity, that's all. He's got a high-class trade.
So I see.
Well, Mr. Hampton?
It just occurred to me that I'm feeling fine. I've got nothing to worry about.
I'm glad to hear that, pal.
What? Oh. Is that the cross-ventilation?
Mm-hmm. Sam Lawless, the boss.
With a gun, no less. Well, 2 guns are better than 1.
Shut up, Hal. You're still an amateur, Myra. You should have had this guy hanging on the ropes by now.
You didn't give me a chance, Sam.
He's only a crook, and Mr. Randy's giving him a break. 25 grand instead of 20 years in jail. Shut up, or I'll give you the gun across the kisser.
Well, you're a tough guy, huh?
Listen, you ex-con.
Sam.
Okay, baby. I got plenty of time to draw blood. Let's search the room. You take that chest of drawers, and I'll pull the bed apart.
Just a couple of amateurs, huh?
This is only the beginning, pal.
Okay, let me know when you're through, and I'll tell you where else to look.
Sam, come here.
You find them, baby?
Just come over here and take a look at what was under a pile of handkerchiefs.
Yeah. So you don't hide things in a chest of drawers, do you, Hal?
Where'd that diamond come from?
Look at him, Myra. He's surprised.
You're framing me. You just planted that stone in there.
You tell us where you put the others, or we'll plant a stone over your head.
Now listen to me.
The others, Mr. Hampton, where are they?
Look around for yourself. You've got a knack for finding things.
Oh, he won't cooperate, Myra. Well, there's only one thing to do. Here, put these handcuffs on him.
With pleasure.
Now, wait a minute.
Hal, don't be a problem, child. I wouldn't like to spank the life out of you.
But you're going to, anyway.
Not yet. First, we'll take a trip to my office. Mr. Randy is waiting for you with a lot of bad news.
No, Mr. Hampton. There's no need to be so upset.
Get these cuffs off me, Mr. Randy.
Sam, the man is very uncomfortable.
Maybe he'll talk faster.
Sorry, Mr. Hampton. I've done my best. Now, about those diamonds you stole from me.
Oh, nuts.
Please be more expressive. We know your reputation for slickness and charm, the most renowned diamond thief since the great raffle.
Thanks for the plug. Do I take a bow?
Unfortunately, I didn't know you yesterday when I let you into my store and into my office where I keep my greatest treasures.
Sure.
Please don't deny that you were there, Mr. Hampton.
I've already done that.
I showed you a tray full of diamonds, and you walked out with it while I was in the safe getting another. Very well. Myra, will you ask Mr. Brown to come in here?
Of course, Mr. Randy. Mr. Brown? Oh, he's not in this other room, Mr. Randy.
Well, look for him.
All right.
And now, Mr. Hampton, just in case you're wondering, Mr. Brown is one of my salesmen. He waited on you just before he turned you over to me.
Oh, you've got the whole team out, haven't you?
Except the police. And I'll call them if you refuse to do business with me.
$25,000 worth?
That was my offer.
Grab it, Hal. Don't be a sucker.
Oh, By the way, what does Sam get out of this deal?
Oh, a small service charge.
Plus a very handsome reward of $5,000.
Uh-huh. 30,000 just to get back your own merchandise? The insurance company ought to build you a monument, Randy.
Shall we talk about diamonds, Mr. Hampton?
You talk, I'm going.
Where to, Hal?
Oh. Sam, that gun's beginning to look like a double feature.
I hope it doesn't bore you, pal.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen.
Come in, Brown.
I was walking up and down in the hallway. It's so much cooler than in the... Oh, my. Handcuffs.
Yeah, it seems to be the latest style, Brownie.
Brownie? Now, look here, young man. I don't like that. Why, Mr. Randy, this young man, he's the diamond thief.
Mr. Hampton denies that he was in my store, Brown.
He does? But that's ridiculous. I waited on you, Mr. Hampton. And I couldn't do a thing to please you.
Ah, go on. I bet you didn't even try, Brownie.
I was forced to ask Mr. Randy to take over. Then you and he went into his office. The next thing I knew, Mr. Randy was asking about you. He'd been robbed, and you had disappeared.
Does that settle it, Mr. Hampton?
Only from your angle, Randy, but you'll never get away with it.
You prefer to be stubborn. Very well, Sam, take over.
Right. I'll get the truth out of him.
I'm sure you will. Come along, Brown. We must get back to the store.
Yes, sir.
Myra, I want you and Sam to see that Mr. Hampton doesn't leave without my consent.
He won't, Mr. Randy. Will he, Sam?
I don't want to be disturbed, baby.
All right.
Now, Hal, it's just you and me. You want to talk while you've still got a mouth?
Look, why don't you give me a break? I've just done 5 years. Get these cuffs off me.
Don't be sore, pal. I'm only doing my duty. I promised Mr. Randy I'd get the truth out of you. And I've never welched on a promise to a client yet.
Well, Sam,
It's no go, Myra.
you won't open up?
Nope.
Why'd you quit?
Listen, you can't beat an unconscious guy. That guy in the next room is out cold.
Why don't you use some water on him? I've been told it works miracles.
You're a pretty cold baby, Myra.
I don't like crooks.
Yeah? Well, I'm not so sure Hal's the crook in this case.
What?
No guy can take the beating I just gave him and keep his mouth shut.
Not even for $500,000 in diamonds?
I almost killed him, Myra. You heard him yelling.
I didn't hear him yell diamonds, Sam.
I tell you, he's innocent.
That goes okay with hearts and flowers. But we've got $5,000 tied up in a confession from hell.
What makes you so anxious to get that confession?
I've been told a girl can get a pretty good mink coat for half of $5,000.
That's all?
Maybe if I shop around, I can get a mink coat and a pair of shoes.
That confession wouldn't be tied up with a double cross, would it, baby?
What do you mean?
You found that diamond in Hal's room, in the chest of drawers.
So?
A very peculiar place for a diamond that wasn't planted.
Hold your horses, Sam.
Hal Hampton was one of the smartest con men in the business before he went to jail, and he's still smart. He wouldn't keep stolen property where it could be found.
You get your ideas late in life, don't you?
I get them when they count, honey. You palmed that stone, didn't you?
You're crazy.
You had it on you all the time. And when you went to that chest of drawers, you just parked it under the handkerchiefs.
You're getting crazier by the word.
You've got the rest of that fortune, too, baby.
Do tell. And who gave it to me?
Randy, maybe? For safekeeping?
Yeah?
Yeah. While Hal Hampton was being set up for 20 years.
Oh, get yourself locked up where it's good and quiet. You're becoming a menace.
I've got a better idea. What you've got, we're going to keep. That'll teach Randy never to trust anybody.
Would you, double-cross a paying client?
50%, baby, of $500,000 in stones. Come on, take me to them. I'm dying for a split.
You, better close that door, Sam.
What for?
Mr. Hampton may not be as unconscious as you think.
Okay. Now.
Now.
Hey, put down that gun, Myra.
Give me one good reason, Sam.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. I just want to see your apartment again. And you're going to take me there.
Huh? What for?
Diamonds, dear. You know what you said about me. Except this is with reverse English.
Oh.
Hal.
Watch me.
It's Myra. Come on. Sit up.
Let me get at that guy. Get these cuffs off me.
They are off, honey.
What?
I took them off.
Oh. Thanks $500,000. Was it before or after I died?
I don't blame you for being sore at me. I was all wrong about you, sweetheart. I mean it. You didn't steal those diamonds.
Oh, no.
Please believe me. I even convinced Sam you didn't.
Did it take much convincing?
A little.
And, you did it all for me?
You mind? You're so handsome.
No, I don't mind. Come here, baby.
See what I mean, Hal?
I see, not bad. Now, if you could only sound as good as you taste,
Hal.
this would be paradise.
You low-down heel. I should have let Sam kill you.
And rub out a possibility?
You're no good to me at all. I try to help you. I try to get you out of a hole.
That you got me into.
I didn't put that diamond under your handkerchief.
It wasn't on my laundry list, Blue Eyes.
I didn't put it there. Now, do you want to get out of this frame or don't you?
I do, Myra, but not with your help.
You're going to get it whether you like it or not. Now, listen. Mr. Randy and Sam Lawless had a meeting 3 days ago.
The first of a series, I suppose.
Sam didn't tell me what it was about. But I've got a hunch that you and diamonds were on the agenda.
Keep going, Myra.
Randy's business hasn't been all it's cracked up to be. A lot of stock and a few customers, and you know how a man sees red.
Uh-huh. And you think he's shifting stock to collect insurance?
I'm not to be quoted, Hal.
I'll keep it a state secret. Now, the diamonds.
I'm not sure. But Randy's too smart to stow them where they might be found.
But Sam isn't, huh?
Don't count your chickens before you can buy them. Sam Lawless is very smart. But he doesn't know I suspect him, and he might be just a wee bit careless.
Mm-hmm. And the logical place for that wee bit of carelessness?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll start with his apartment. You show me where.
I guess we're too late, Hal. Sam's gone.
Yeah. Well,
No use turning the doorknob, sweetie. Sam never leaves his door unlocked.
never? Well, let's say hardly ever.
I don't like it, Hal. Something's wrong.
Oh, living room looks all right.
Well, the lights are on.
Would that room over there be the bedroom?
Hal?
Okay. Just a point of information. Let's go look. Then the next time you're asked, you'll know.
Thanks. You're so educational.
Well, let it. Holy smoke.
Sam.
Stay where you are, baby.
Sam on the floor. How is he, Hal?
He was shot through the head.
Oh? Is he dead?
Don't you know, Myra?
What?
What were you doing while I was sleeping off that beating in Sam's office?
I was... Hal, did I ever call you a heel?
I think you did.
Then you're a double heel if you think I killed him. In the first place, what for?
A sparkling motive, honey.
You're wrong. I don't know where the diamonds are, and I was only guessing about Sam. And in the second place, I haven't got wings.
Not the heavenly kind, anyway.
You were unconscious only about 10 minutes, and I brought you 2.
That leaves me out.
Could I get here to Sam's apartment, kill him, and then get back to Sam's office in 10 minutes?
You could if I was unconscious, say, half an hour.
But you...
Company. I'll take it, Myra. Hello?
What? Let me speak to Myra Keats, please.
Why not? For you, Myra. Sounds like Randy.
Oh? And he asked for me?
Maybe he knows what he's doing, huh?
Maybe. Hello?
Myra, was that Mr. Hampton who answered the phone?
Yes.
What's he doing in Sam's apartment?
I brought him here. Why?
I distinctly remember asking you to keep him in Sam's office.
And I distinctly remember changing my mind.
Perhaps you'll learn that I don't like to have my orders countermanded, Miss Keats.
Perhaps I will, Mr. Randy, but not tonight.
Oh, I see. Will you tell Mr. Lawless that if he wants to do business with me, he'll have to get rid of you? Do you understand? He gets rid of you, or I get rid of him.
You hear that, Hal?
I heard it.
Didn't even ask for Sam.
Maybe he didn't throw in the right cue.
What?
There's nothing like a prearranged argument to make the case more binding.
5 years in prison have done things to your mind, haven't they?
Uh-huh. Doesn't trust anybody.
All right. Then I'll prove to you I had nothing to do with Sam's death or with Randy's phone call. Wait for me.
Here?
Here.
I wonder what you'd look like without a gun.
I'm going to see Randy with it. When I'm through with him, you'll be calling me lovey-dovey.
Long distance.
Don't kid yourself. And, Hal, don't try to use that phone to tip off Randy. I'm going to pay him a visit.
Well, to tell you the truth...
It's been disconnected.
You're powerful, honey. But how are you going to keep me here without a key?
I have that, too. And don't ask me where I got it. Gentleman never does. Goodbye, darling.
Oh, no. Myra, don't be a fool. I believe you. Myra, I believe you. Now let me out. Baby, I don't want you to do anything I'll be sorry for.
Yoo-hoo!
Listen, mister, are you trying to flirt with me?
Got any objections?
What'll the neighbors think?
Tell them it's just an across-the-courtship.
Oh, a comedian.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Don't pull that window down.
Why not? You got something better to offer?
What's your name?
Cookie. And I ain't even taken the trouble to ask you yours.
It's Hal Hampton, Cookie, and I'm in trouble.
Natch? A fella that yoo-hoos to nice girls across the court.
Cookie, wouldn't you like to help me out of a fix?
Oh, so now it comes to a proposition. I guess all you men are alike.
No, please. I really need help.
Yeah? Of the nature of what kind?
Now, look, I'm trapped in this apartment, see? Will you help me?
Oh, all right. What must I do that will not compromise me with my reputation?
Come to this apartment and bring a hairpin with you.
A hairpin? What for?
So you can pass it through the keyhole, then I'll use it to unlock the door.
Is that all you want me to do?
One thing at a time, baby. After I'm out, I promise to pay you a visit in person.
Oh. Well, why didn't you say that in the first place? Tall, handsome, and mysterious. I'll be right over. Imagine opening a door with a hairpin. Honest, Mr. Hampton, I'll never get over it.
Well, you keep thinking about it, Cookie, while I use your phone, huh?
I read about such things in books, but excuse me, mister. You got ideas about calling another girl?
Oh, no, I wouldn't do a thing like that to you, baby.
Well, then you're a gentleman. Because after all, if it wasn't for me and
Now,
my
hold
hairpin...
it, baby, will you?
Hello, Randy's jewelry store.
Who is this?
Mr. Brown, sir. Is there anything I can do?
This is Hal Hampton. Let me talk to
Oh,
Miss...
Mr. Hampton. Would you like to speak to Mr. Randy?
Yeah.
Well, he was here only a few minutes ago. He went out with Miss Keats.
Oh, where to?
He mentioned his apartment, sir.
Uh-huh. Okay, meet me there right away.
Aye. But what should I do with the store?
I'll tell you some other time. Randy needs you at his apartment.
Really? He said nothing to me.
How could he, Brownie? He didn't know he was going to be set up for a murder. I'll get there as fast as you can.
Are you going, Mr. Hampton?
Yeah, I'm afraid I'll have to, Cookie. Do you mind?
Whoa, I was sort of building myself up. I thought you were gonna... You know.
Well, not quite, baby. But, I'll be back someday, and, then you and I'll get together.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. And, you can draw me a nice big diagram.
Oh, Mr. Hampton.
Oh, Brownie, you got here in record time.
Your message was so full of foreboding, I had to rush.
All right. Take a minute to catch your breath.
Oh, no. Mr. Randy's in danger. Well, we must get to him immediately.
Well, you're strictly loyal, aren't you?
I've been associated with him for 20 years, and I've been very happy.
Is that why you lied about my having been at the store?
Mr. Hampton, you've tricked me. You said Mr. Randy's life was in danger.
So I did. Well, boss doesn't answer and the door's locked. How's your shoulder, Brownie?
And except for a little rheumatism now and then, I never complain.
Swell. You're going to help me break down this door.
Break it down? Oh, no, Mr. Hampton, I couldn't do that.
Well, don't tell me you've got scruples, old man. Come on now. Here.
Oh, Mr. Randy will never forgive me.
Once more, Brownie.
Well, you've done it, Mr. Hampton. If Mr. Randy should ever speak to you about
I don't think he will, Brownie.
Oh, please don't mention that Mr. Randy. On the floor.
Uh-huh. With a bullseye in his chest.
Oh, good heavens. Is he?
Yes, Brownie, he is.
Please, Mr. Hampton, I'm afraid I'm going to faint.
Oh, stop it, Brownie. Don't pass out now.
I've never seen a dead man before. One who'd been shot. Well, look, Mr. Hampton. He's still holding the gun. Do you think it was suicide?
Maybe. There's a note on the table. Let's see what it says.
I don't know why Mr. Randy should have committed suicide. He was leading such a full life.
Typewritten note, Brownie. Listen, it's addressed to the police. It'll be discovered that $500,000 in diamonds had disappeared from my store. This theft was arranged between Sam Lawless and myself for the purpose of defrauding the insurance company. I entrusted the diamonds to Mr. Lawless' keeping, but he deceived me. Now I'm left with nothing. There's no other course for me to take. What do you think, Brownie?
I can't believe it, Mr. Hampton. He was my employer for 20 years.
The note's a phony, pal.
What?
Randy was murdered.
Oh, no.
The safety catch is on this gun.
Is on? But what does that mean?
A man can't kill himself and then put the safety catch on.
I don't quite understand.
Somebody's a child of habit, Brownie. Well, there's only one thing to do. How would you like to play detective?
Aye?
Sit down, Brownie, and I'll tell you exactly what to do and where to begin.
Hello? Myra Keats talking.
Oh, thank you. This is Mr. Brown,
Is that my fault?
Mr. Randy's assistant.
Oh, what do you want?
I think you and I should meet someplace for a very long talk, Miss Keats.
Why, Mr. Brown, have you been taking lessons?
I've just come from Mr. Randy's apartment.
Uh-huh.
I was very much surprised to find Mr. Randy's body there and a suicide note.
What? What are you talking about?
I took the suicide note. You see, Miss Keats, I don't want the police to be misled by it. Mr. Randy did not commit suicide.
Now, wait a minute, Brown. I've got a little catching up to do.
You shot and killed my employer, and I'm prepared to tell the police why.
What is this, cutie? A holdup?
I happen to know that you and Mr. Randy planned the disappearance of those diamonds, and that Mr. Randy entrusted them to you for safekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
Until Mr. Hampton had been forced to confess and had been sent to prison.
Who gave you all this valuable information, Brown?
Mr. Randy had a weakness for keeping memoranda about his deals. The frailty of human nature, you know. He was not a very trusting soul.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, for a consideration of half the diamonds, I'll turn over the memorandum to you and replace the suicide note.
You name the place and the time, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Randy's office at 11:30 sharp. And bring my share of the diamonds.
All right, Angel. I'll try not to keep you waiting.
It's 12 o'clock, Mr. Hampton. Midnight.
Brownie, are you sure you told her everything?
Exactly as you laid it out for me. I did not rearrange one word.
Okay. All we can do is wait.
Well, suppose she doesn't come.
Shh. Is that the front door?
Yes.
And she's here. Now remember, be tough.
I'll do the best I can, Mr. Hampton.
I'll be behind those drapes, listening to every word.
Oh, I hope my courage doesn't fail me. Oh, Miss Keats.
All right, Brown.
May I see the diamonds, please?
Wouldn't you rather look at this?
A gun.
Surprise?
You're going to kill me. Oh, I should have known that I couldn't trust a murderer.
Let me see that suicide note and that memorandum.
Why, I haven't got them with me.
Brownie, you did a lot of talking on the phone. I'm going to give you exactly 1 minute to prove what you said.
Those papers are at my home. Now, if you'll come with me.
Oh, you must have been a cute baby, Brown.
But not as cute as you were, I'll bet.
Huh?
Don't turn around, Myra. I'm loaded, too.
Why, you double-crossing little weasel.
Just put the gun on the table and don't call my friend any names. Thanks, honey. You know, this is the nicest present I've had since I met you.
Why, you didn't have a gun at all.
I have one now, baby.
You dirty double-crossing...
Don't be so beautiful. You just learned something. Hindsight isn't always better than foresight. Ah, shall we talk now?
You're a heel. While I've been chasing all over town looking for you, you've been busy with a double cross.
Brownie tells me you've been chasing around with Randy.
What?
You came here to get him, didn't you?
Well, yes, but he never gave me the chance.
Is that so?
You went to Mr. Randy's apartment with him, Miss Keats. I saw you leave.
But you also saw Randy come back, didn't you, Brownie?
I did not.
Listen, Hal, this guy's lying. When Randy and I got outside, there was a cop in front of the store. Randy didn't say anything to him about my gun, but he ducked back into the store. And that was the last I saw of him.
Shall we believe it, Brownie?
Of course not. Well, she's as guilty as... Well, she's just too guilty for words.
You two make quite a team, don't you? 2 pitchers and 1 catcher.
Oh, why don't you be sensible, Miss Keats? We know you're guilty. You have the jewels, and you committed 2 murders to keep them. You can't possibly get away.
He's right, Mara. He's never been so right in his life. Yeah. Take a look at this suicide note. You'll see what I mean.
And you had it all the time.
Read it, honey.
Yeah. Will be discovered that... Hal, this note mentions Sam.
Mm-hmm. And now, Brownie, tell her that Randy never kept a memorandum about his crooked deals. And tell her why.
Well, that part of it, Mr. Hampton, was your suggestion.
Sure. Where else would it come from? Hal, if I only had that gun now for 1 second...
You'd commit murder, baby, and that'd be very foolish. Because then, Brownie wouldn't get lonesome in a death house.
What? What did you say, Mr. Hampton?
Let me break it down for you. You killed Sam Lawless and Mr. Randy.
Hal, you mean Him?
Yes, darling, he. And all he wanted was to keep the diamonds Randy let him hold for a while.
Now, look here, Mr. Hampton. Perhaps you don't realize what you're saying.
You were the trusted employee, the man who could take orders. Now, shall we go to your apartment and see if it sparkles?
Very well. If you must be convinced.
Get your hand out of your pocket, Mr. Brown.
Yes, with this.
Hal, you shot him.
Only in the gun hand, baby. From now on and until death do him part, his aim won't be so good.
So, Brownie had those diamonds after all, just as you said.
Were you doubtful, Myra?
Well, to tell you the truth, Hal, But why did he kill Sam?
To frame you.
Me? I thought you were it.
I was. Until Brownie heard Sam accuse you, remember? In Sam's office while I was in the other room, unconscious.
But how?
Now, don't argue with me. It's in his confession. Randy sent him back with a message. And he listened at the door.
Wow.
So did I.
What?
I wasn't quite as unconscious as you and Sam thought.
Oh. And you heard Sam accuse me of palming that stone. The one I found in your chest of drawers.
And I believed him. But I know better now.
Yeah?
That's in Brownie's confession, too. He came while I was out.
He knew his way around, didn't he?
Yeah, but he didn't know when to stop talking. He should never have mentioned 2 murders.
But there were 2, Hal.
Mm-hmm. But he only knew about 1. That is, he should have known only about 1.
Well, didn't you tell him about Sam?
No. Did you?
Uh-uh. Not a word. Hal.
Hmm?
You were once a pretty famous diamond thief.
So?
Do you think you'll ever go back to it?
Oh, no, dear. Not after I spent 5 years in prison breaking stones.
Hal.
Yeah?
I'm so glad I met you tonight.
Oh. Prove it.
Hmm?
Prove it. If, you know what I mean. And, I do hope you do.
And so closes tonight's story, Death Deals a Diamond. Stedman Coles wrote the radio script. Roger Bauer produced and directed. Larry Haynes played the part of Hal Hampton. Charlotte Lawrence was Myra Keats. Maurice Franklin was Brown. King Calder was heard as Sam Lawless. Reese Taylor played Randy. And Joan Tompkins was Cookie. Oh, I beg your pardon. Hello, I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Yes, this is the Crime Club. I'm the librarian. Yes, come over a week from tonight. Good. We have a very unusual story of a circus lion that was trained for murder. It's called Serenade Macabre. In the meantime? Well, in the meantime, there's a new Crime Club book available this week, and every week at bookstores everywhere. Yes, it's available now. Fine. And we'll look for you next week. Hello, I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Yes, this is the Crime Club. I'm the librarian. Mr. Smith's hat. Yes, we have that Crime Club story for you. Come right over. Ah, you're here. Good. Take the easy chair by the window. Comfortable? The book is on this shelf. Here it is. Mr. Smith's Hat by Helen Riley. A very intriguing story of a finger that puts its print on death. Let's look at it under the reading lamp. It was a bad day for New York City. The worst in a 3-week period of early summer heat. And Inspector Christopher McKee was in his office at the Center Street Police Headquarters when the telephone rang.
Yes, Inspector McKee talking, homicide.
Yes, I was just going to talk to you about that.
What?
Homicide. How'd you like to meet a freshly made corpse?
Go ahead, mister.
Well, go to 1142 West 16th Street, Gilbert Shannon's apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there now, but don't worry. You'll find me waiting for you.
What's your name?
Gilbert Shannon.
Well, I'll be of all the days to be hung up by a lunatic.
Yes, Inspector McKee.
Cassidy, get the local precinct for West 16th Street. I want them to check on a nut.
Yes, sir.
Hold a minute. Inspector McKee, homicide.
Inspector, my father's been killed. Murdered.
Mm-hmm. All right, lady, give me the facts. Name, please.
Gilbert Shannon, 1142 West 16th Street.
What's that?
1142 West 16th Street. I just found him lying on the floor in a pool of blood.
Your name, please.
Julie, will you please send someone over here right away, please? Please?
Yes. Cassidy.
Yes, Inspector.
Never mind calling the local precinct. Get the medical examiner and order my car. I'm going up to that place myself.
I walked in, Inspector. Dad never bothered to lock the door. He didn't believe he had anything worth stealing, except a lot of unpaid bills.
And empty whiskey bottles, Miss Shannon, all over the place.
We pleaded with him to give up this dingy apartment. Oliver and I begged him.
Who's Oliver?
My uncle, Inspector. Oliver Gold.
The utilities man?
Mm-hmm. Since my mother died 2 years ago, I've been living with him and Tamsin, his wife, in their big house on East 54th Street.
Mm.
They wanted Dad to stay there, too, but he was stubborn.
Why?
He didn't want charity. He wouldn't let anyone help him. Not even Santos Demora, his oldest friend. Not even me, his own daughter.
I seem to have enough money for liquor, Miss Shannon.
That wasn't very often. You see, Dad was a writer. Popular magazine stories. Sometimes he sold one. Then he...
Yeah, I know. Must have been pretty tough on you and your mother. Well, let's see what happened here. Gilbert Shannon was sitting at that desk, working, his back to the door, when someone came in and cracked him on the skull with a blunt instrument. Not once, but 6 times.
Please, Inspector.
I'm sorry. It was a vicious crime done by a vicious person. Someone who feared or hated your father.
But I don't know of anyone.
It was also someone your father trusted and was expecting.
What?
The blows were all on the back of the head. In other words, when Gilbert Shannon's killer opened that door, your father knew who it was. He didn't turn around, but kept right on working.
Inspector McKee, do you realize what you're saying?
I always do, Miss Shannon.
But it's crazy. Why, Dad's friends were the best in the world. They were always trying to do things for him. I can't think of
Know
one.
thine enemies, but beware of thy friends. A wise old saying, young lady. And in some cases of murder, I've known it to apply to relatives, too. Let's go.
Where are you taking me?
Home. I'd like to meet Oliver and Tamsin Galt and Santos Demora, and maybe a man who commits murder and then likes to play ghost.
Julie, I think you ought to go upstairs and lie down.
I don't feel like it, Tamsin.
But she is so right, Julie, my dear. It is no good for you to hear all this talk about murder.
Please, Santos.
Like Gilbert, she is so obstinate.
Inspector McKee, you haven't answered my question.
Your question, Mr. Galt?
About the newspapers.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What do you want me to do?
Keep this matter private.
Why?
My position, of course. I'm vice president of Eastern Utilities. I don't want a scandal.
What are you afraid of?
Gilbert Shannon was my brother-in-law. He was married to my sister.
You haven't answered my question, Mr. Galt.
I don't want his private life made public. It wasn't clean.
Oliver.
Well, Julie, let's face it. We've been ashamed of him for a long time, long before your mother died. Now, why should I be punished for his mistakes?
He never did anything to hurt you. He wouldn't even take your pity.
Now, there, Julie. Oliver didn't mean what he said.
Well, Inspector?
I make no promises. As an old-time citizen, I think it's bad business to interfere with the press.
But my reputation...
We'll worry about that later. Where were you this afternoon?
At my office.
Every minute?
Until 12:15. Then I had lunch, and after that... Now, look here, Inspector...
After lunch, Mr. Galt?
I went for a walk.
A long walk?
I was back at my office at 2:15.
Mm-hmm. Shannon was killed between 12:30 and 2.
Inspector McKee, if you're intimating that
How about you, Mrs. Galt? Where were you?
On Fifth Avenue, shopping.
Buy anything?
No.
Meet anyone?
No.
Inspector, I thought you said the murderer was a man.
Oh, did I? Never take a policeman literally, Miss Shannon, until he waves a pair of handcuffs. Now, Mr. Demora.
I was in Central Park all afternoon. For work, it was too hot. The weather.
You meet anyone?
Only the pigeons and the squirrels, Inspector.
Yes, and they can't talk.
Senor, it is quite useless to make up a case about us. Not one person in this room had a reason or a wish to dispose of Gilbert. You will prove nothing to the contrary.
Nice going. Certainly stick together. I hope you don't have to hang together.
Hello. One moment, please.
For you, Inspector.
Oh, thank you. Yes? Yes, Cassidy. Where? Okay, put it through the lab. Oh? Good work. Have a check for type. Yes, I'll tell them. But, well, everything comes to him who waits.
What is it, Inspector?
A few things to worry about, Mrs. Galt. The murder weapon has been found. Would one of you like to guess?
I'm sick of this, Inspector. You have no right to make us all feel like...
All right. It was a hammer. The postman took it out of a mailbox on Lower Fifth Avenue.
What?
Sampson?
Don't look at me. I didn't go below 50th Street.
But it is quite ridiculous. If one desired to conceal or dispose of a weapon...
Haste makes many mistakes. Now, Miss Shannon,
Are you going to wave the handcuffs, Inspector?
when you entered your father's apartment, did you go out again before I arrived?
No.
Well, somebody did. There was a fresh smear of lipstick on the inside doorknob. It'd make a wonderful fingerprint. Huh? No comments? All right. Miss Shannon, the district attorney has released your father's body for burial. You can make the arrangements.
Thank you. It's so awfully kind of you.
I'll be in touch with all of you, and don't try to leave town unless you're so hot you'd like to spend some time in the cooler. Well, Cassidy?
The funeral services should be starting any minute, sir.
Are they all here?
They are, Inspector, they are. In that first pew, Mr. Santos de Mora with Mr. Oliver Galt sitting next to him. Then it's Mrs. Galt and Julie Shannon.
Notice anything?
It's heathen they are, Inspector McKee. The way they're rushing that poor fellow's body off the face of the earth.
Yes, I thought of that.
And him not dead more than a few hours. It ain't decent. That's what comes of having daylight saving time. If the time was normal now...
Cassidy, who's that fellow sitting over there in the last pew with his hat on?
Who, sir?
Him.
Oh, another heathen. To be wearing a hat in the Lord's house. A hat that's so loud, it's loud enough for the racetrack and shabby enough for a funeral of its own. I told him to take it off.
Wait a minute. He seems to be sobbing.
Why, so he does. And all the time I've been taking him from an old, no-good vagrant. Inspector, do you think he might be...
Right. Getting out. Coming this way.
And sure I'll be the devil's own witness. He ain't sobbing. He's laughing. And in a church. And at a funeral, too. Now, see here, you
handle him, Cassidy. What's the idea?
Damon and Pythias, the spider on the fly. Who is less noble than man?
You tell me.
Nothing and no one. In the beginning there were serpents and vermin, and today they walk like men. Excuse me, I have an appointment with a nightmare.
Oh, it's crazy with the heat the poor fellow is. You should have let him go, Inspector. He might be dangerous.
Get after him, Cassidy.
Oh, sure.
Keep a tail on him. I want to know who he is and where he lives.
But we could have asked him, sir, when he was sitting...
That's not all I want to know, Your Honor. Now get going and report to me at my office. I'll be there all evening. Inspector McKee talking homicide.
Cassidy talking, sir.
What'd you get?
Well, sir, I tailed that fellow to a broken-down tenement house on 10th Avenue. He's got a room on the 3rd floor.
Good. What about his name?
Believe it or not, Inspector, it's John Smith.
It's happened before. What else, Cassidy?
Well, sir, Smith stayed indoors for about an hour and a half, and when he emerged, it was only to lock himself up in a phone booth in the corner drugstore.
Did you find out whom he called?
I couldn't, sir, but I know he made 2 calls, Inspector.
Yes?
It was on the second one that I was able to catch a few words.
What were they, Cassidy?
Well, sir, there must have been an argument, because all of a sudden Smith's voice went up, and he said, "You be there in half an hour and don't keep me waiting." And that's all.
Is it? Did Mr. Smith go to sleep in that booth?
Oh, no, sir. He came out and walked straight uptown to Central Park. And that, Inspector, is where it happened.
What? What happened?
Well, sir, he was walking along a path near the 59th Street Lake with me about 50 feet behind him.
Yes.
Something was wrong with the park lights, because a whole row of them was out.
And then...
Hmm? No, go on, Cassidy.
Well, sir, it was pretty dark, but I could see that hat. It shone like a beacon light on a dark and empty ocean.
Never mind the poetry. Give me the facts to the point.
Yes, sir. Well, just before he turned off the path onto another one, he took off his hat.
Yes.
Inspector McKee, I've been a member of the force for 32 years. I could retire and take my pension and live the good life of a peaceful man, but I haven't done it. Instead, I have chosen to stay in the service of the department and devote myself entirely
Oh, no, you lost him.
I couldn't help it, sir. He took off his hat.
But
if the park department had fixed those lights at the proper time...
he was going to meet somebody and you lost him.
I'm sorry, Inspector. I'm a broken-hearted
We
man.
could have broken this case tonight, closed the books on it. Oh, well, have you had something to eat?
No, sir.
We'll get something and then come back here to my office. We'll have a good cry together.
Hello, Thompson.
Oh, Santos, what are you doing here?
I came in for a lonely drink. I saw you sitting at this table. I am delighted.
Oliver took Julie and me home after the funeral, and then he went out to keep an appointment. Julie went to bed.
I am glad they deserted you, Thompson, darling. It gives me an opportunity.
Santos, please.
But I am only holding your hand. Is it forbidden?
Yes. We never know who might be looking.
Well, let them look. Do I care?
Well, I do.
Thompson.
Stop making a fool of yourself and leave me alone.
It has not always been like this.
It is now. I'm not ready to lose, Oliver.
Lose? You do not lose something you do not want.
That's how I feel about you, Santos.
I do not like to hear such talk. Yesterday it was different. You could not stand to live with Oliver.
I've changed my mind. And if you were a good sport...
No, I am not a good sport when there is no good reason.
Why didn't you tell me that you haven't got a penny to your name?
Is it important?
Well, shouldn't it be? Would you have me divorce Oliver for a marriage without money? At your age?
I see. You would rather be with a man you do not love.
He isn't impossible, Santos.
A fish.
With gold fins.
When did you find this out about me?
Last night at dinner. Oliver mentioned that your business was on the rocks and that you were going into bankruptcy.
And immediately love flew out the window.
I like my daily bread. And butter.
You cannot do this to me when I have lost everything. It's unbearable.
Oh, stop it, Casanova. Don't you know when you're licked?
Julie.
Why, Santos, I'm surprised at you. A lady wants to be with her husband, and you keep...
What are you doing in this place, Julie? I thought you were home in bed.
Did my father know about you, too?
Gilbert?
Don't answer that. I think he did. And he was killed for knowing too much. Am I right, Tamsin?
You're completely out of your mind.
You were afraid that Dad might tell Oliver about you and Santos. That would have cost you a good home plus a lot of money.
Julie, you are not making sense. Tamsin could not kill
Stop being so loyal, Romeo. She just tore the balcony down.
I'm going home.
A good place for you, Tamsin. Maybe you can find the hammer that used to be in that second-floor closet.
What?
I looked for it tonight. It wasn't there.
You might ask one of the servants about that.
Shall I ask one of the servants about my lipstick, too?
Look here, Julie. I've had enough of your nasty little insinuations. If anyone had a motive for killing your father, you did. He made your life miserable, and he destroyed your mother's. He killed her.
Tamsin?
You know how she died. She didn't fall in front of that subway train. She threw herself.
No.
And the next time you feel like accusing someone of murder, think of the consequences. All of them. Good night.
It is true, unfortunately, Julie. Gilbert was my oldest friend, but sometimes even I did not understand it. Come, I will take you home to Oliver's house.
Yes, 2 reservations on the midnight plane. Splendid. Mrs. Galton and I will pick them up at 11:45. Thank you.
Really?
Tamsin, I didn't hear you come in.
Where are we going on such short notice?
Mexico.
Why?
The newspapers have got hold of Gilbert's case. By tomorrow morning, all the filth in that man's life will become public gossip, and I don't want to face it.
Of course. But why must we go tonight?
Because I decided. Now let's pack. We've very little time.
I can't go, Oliver.
What? Now look here,
Now,
Tamsin.
please listen to me. I can't leave Julie. She needs me.
Oh, she'll get along.
You don't know how she carried on tonight after you went out. It wouldn't be fair to desert her at a time like this.
But Oh, well, All right, I'll phone the airport for another reservation.
No, Oliver. Julie needs time to organize herself. She's had a terrible shock. Why don't you go alone? And we'll join you in a few days.
Well...
You won't have to face the publicity, and I'll have a chance to help Julie.
Yes. Yes, very well. I can wait for you at the Continental Hotel in Mexico City, and from there we can go on to... That's a good idea, Tamsin. Will you phone the airport and cancel your reservation while I go upstairs and pack?
Of course, darling. Hello? Police headquarters? Inspector McKee, please. Inspector McKee? This is Tamsin Galt. I came home a few minutes ago, and I found that my husband has disappeared. Yes. 2 of his suitcases are gone. Well, I phoned the airport, and I was told that he'd made a reservation on the midnight plane for him and me. Well, I don't know why he included me, but... No, I didn't cancel it. I didn't want Oliver to become suspicious. Yes. You're quite welcome. Goodbye.
Tamsin, you just made a serious blunder.
Oliver.
You should have called the airport first. Now Inspector McKee will know that you were lying.
Oliver, put down that candlestick.
It was all worked out in your precious little mind, wasn't it? Julie needed care, loving care.
I didn't mean it, Oliver. I'll call the inspector. I'll tell him...
It's too late, Tamsin. Would you like to know how much I really loved you?
Oliver, please give me a chance.
As much as I hate you now.
You won't kill me. Somebody's listening on this phone now. Oliver, no.
Yes, Tamsin.
No. Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
I'm tired, Cassidy. It's been a long day.
Sure, but wouldn't you be feeling good enough now to eat that sandwich I bought you for your good appetite?
Oliver Galt, big utilities man, making a getaway. Every day a new surprise.
Won't he be getting one when he finds the airport's loaded down with cops?
Yes? Mm-hmm. You don't say. Are you sure? You gotta be sure. Okay.
What's the trouble, sir, if you don't mind me asking?
Those fingerprints we found on the doorknob of Shannon's apartment, Cassidy.
They ain't good.
They belong to a John Ravillo.
I don't recall no such name, sir.
The San Diego confidence man arrested 21 years ago, broke jail 6 months later, was never found.
Well, that sort of changes the picture, don't it? Ravillo. Could that be a Spanish name?
I don't know.
On the other hand, it's possible that a fellow who calls himself John Smith and laughs at the church funeral might...
Yeah, anything's possible now. Inspector McKee, homicide. Cassidy.
Trace. Yes, sir.
What's the joke, mister?
We meet again, Inspector, and again it's bad news.
Tell me about it.
You know who this is?
A ghost of Gilbert Shannon.
A toast to the wise. Death begets death. And when it's murder, there can be no end except in death.
What's that?
It's happened again. But now it's a beautiful lady. Young, charming.
Who was it?
Tamsin Galt.
What?
A horror of horrors to be snuffed out in the prime of life.
Now, listen, you. If this is a gag, I want to...
Goodbye, Inspector. I assume your next stop will be the Galt Mansion on East 54th Street, which is now a tomb.
Cassidy.
I was on my way, Inspector. That car was made from a booth near the guard house. And
Never mind that. Pick up Smith and hold him here until I get back, if I ever do. Let's keep talking, Miss Shannon. I've got work to do.
Well, I didn't know what had happened until you came to the house, Inspector McKee. Santos Demora brought me home, and I went straight up to my room.
Where'd he go?
He left me at the front door, Inspector.
Well, all right. I'm satisfied. I think we'll wrap up this candle holder now. The fingerprints on it should tell us who struck the first blow.
The first?
Yes. Tamsin Galt was not killed by a blow on the head. She was smothered to death.
Good heavens.
By someone who held her nose and mouth while she was unconscious.
But how can you tell?
Those swollen veins in her neck and the color of her face.
How dreadful. But who?
Anybody. It didn't require courage or strength.
I see. What about Oliver?
Huh? Why do you mention him?
He might have found out that Santos and Tamsin were... Well,
Oh, one of those things, huh? Did your father know about them, too?
he must have. The hammer he was killed with was taken out of this house.
Oh, thank you. Why didn't you talk about it sooner?
I didn't know until a few minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the second-floor closet to look for something, and I found that...
We're having company.
Tamsin. Tamsin.
That's Oliver.
Perfect. Meet him in the hall and don't tell him what happened.
Don't?
Go ahead and do as I say.
All right, Inspector.
And leave that door open. I want to hear everything.
Oliver?
Julie, I'm just going upstairs. Where's Tamsin?
Oh, she's indisposed.
Indisposed. I just don't understand that woman. An hour ago, she wanted to fly to Mexico tonight.
Mexico? What are you talking about?
I rushed down to my office to get these papers. I thought I'd combine pleasure with business. And now, is she upstairs?
No, Mr. Galt.
What?
She's waiting for you in the living room.
Inspector McKee.
Would you like to see her? Of course you would. Now, come on. After you've had a good look, we'll take a trip downtown to police headquarters, and you too, Miss Shannon.
If you like.
I like. And while we're driving, we'll pick up Mr. Demora and give him a lift, too.
Santos? But why?
Your alibi, Miss Shannon. And to you, Mr. Galt, a mathematical problem. The outside angle of a triangle.
Excuse me, Inspector.
What is it, Cassidy?
I just got the report on this candle holder. No fingerprints. It was wiped clean.
All right. Stay here with Smith. I'm going into the next room to pin down a murderer.
Inspector, I'd appreciate a drink if you have one.
Great, great. Give him one, Cassidy, from that water cooler.
No, not that. I need something.
Well, Inspector McKee, are you ready for us?
For one of you, Miss Shannon, an escaped convict by the name of John Ravillo. What's the matter? You struck dumb? What about it, Mr. Demora? Would you like to enlighten me?
I have never heard of the gentleman.
How about you, Mr. Galt?
I don't know him. I don't recall ever having met him.
Well, then, suppose I give you people an assist. Here's an ink pad. We'll take some fingerprints. Who'll be the first volunteer? You, Mr. Galt? Well?
All right. I'm John Ravillo.
Oliver.
But I didn't commit murder. You yourself told me that Tamsin was smothered.
But you made it possible by cracking her skull.
I had no choice. We quarreled. She flew into a temper and picked up a knife.
You can do better than that. First, what about Gilbert Shannon?
I thought he was blackmailing me. He was the only one who knew my real identity. I went to his apartment this afternoon for a showdown.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you that because Gilbert was already dead when I found him. I was afraid. My criminal record, you know.
I know. But I also know that Shannon was not blackmailing you.
What?
Just a minute. Smith, come in here.
When the law beckons.
And put your hat on.
Spoken like an old friend.
That's the man. I paid him the money.
Paid? You paid me?
It's all right, Smith. You can relax.
But I told you, Inspector, I was the bait the spider used to lure the fly. When I saw them today in church, sitting side by side like Damon and Pythias,
Inspector McKee.
Huh? What is it, Mr. Demora?
Could I have a glass of water, please?
Sure. But first, give me what you have in your hand.
You have no right to...
We'll talk about that some other time. Pills, huh? Poison. Sit down, Mr. Demora. It's your turn to talk now about a double murder, and no double talk, if you know what I mean.
I just can't believe it. Santos Demora, of all people.
Your father's oldest friend. Know thine enemies, but beware of thy friends.
And Oliver, an escaped convict. Well, I knew that Dad had met Oliver in San Diego.
He didn't meet him, Miss Shannon. He helped put him in jail. Your father was one of those energetic newspaper reporters who liked to play detective, too.
But Dad married Oliver's sister.
Yes, one of those things you never understand. Got the whole story from Smith. He was Gilbert Shannon's editor.
Then he knew.
Yes, but liquor and hard luck put a cloud on his mind. So when he met Oliver Galt after 20 years, he didn't recognize him as John Ravillo.
And he collected the blackmail money and turned it over to Santos Demora.
For a whiskey pittance. Smith had to have whiskey.
Inspector, how did Santos find out about Oliver?
Demora told me he got it from your father during a moment of whiskey weakness.
But why did he kill him?
For protection. Your father was the only one who knew Oliver's past, but Demora was blackmailing him.
But why did he kill Tamsin?
To frame you, my dear, for both murders.
What?
You quarreled with Tamsin in a restaurant. Demora was present.
He told you about that, too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's very clever, I must say.
Mm.
How did he get into the house? I left him at the front door.
He unlatched it while you were saying good night.
Oh. Well, that explains everything.
Just about.
Calling Inspector McKee. Calling Inspector McKee.
Oh, what now? Another murder? What is it?
Excuse me, sir. This is Cassidy.
Mm.
There's a question that's playing on my mind, and if you'd be good enough to answer it...
Sure. Anything to go home and go to bed.
Well, sir, it's about them telephone calls that Smith made to your office about them murders. Why did he do it?
An old newspaper man and a lunatic. He couldn't resist the scoop.
But how could he know about them, Inspector?
Very simple, Cassidy. He was in the right place at the wrong time.
Yes, but I...
Good night, Cassidy. Stop worrying about trifles. The case is closed.
And so closes tonight's Crime Club book, Mr. Smith's Hat, based on a story by Helen Riley. Stedman Coles did the radio adaptation. Roger Bauer produced and directed. Inspector McKee was played by Raymond Edward Johnson, and Julie by Elaine Kent. The cast included William Podmore, Eleanor Phelps, Paul Hammond, Sherling Oliver, and Barry Thompson. Oh, I beg your pardon. Hello? I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Yes, this is the Crime Club. I'm the librarian. Yes, come over a week from tonight. Good. We have a very unusual story of a charity ball at which the principal gift was death. It's called Murder Goes Astray by M.V. Heberden. In the meantime... Well, in the meantime, there is a new Crime Club book available this week and every week at bookstores everywhere. Yes, it's available now. Fine. And we look for you next week. And by the way, the next time you sit down to enjoy a good show, think of the 1.5 million men who are trying to win the peace throughout the world. And yes, think of the 199,000 who helped win the war and are still in the hospitals. They like a good show, too. So keep them going with good USO entertainment. They still need USO, and USO is you.
This program came from New York. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.